Can you feel that electric buzz in the air? Because something huge is finally happening in the wizarding world. After years of rumors, wild speculation, and every fan secretly wondering if they'd ever see the magic of Hogwarts brought to life in a new way, it's official. Production on the brand new Harry Potter series has started in the United Kingdom. New faces, new sets, an entirely new chapter for the beloved saga, and honestly, some surprises that absolutely no one saw coming. If you think you already know everything there is to know about this new adaptation, think again. What's really going on behind the scenes? Is it worth the hype? By the time you finish watching, you'll be dying to debate every single detail with your fellow Potterheads. Let's get right into it. Yes, it's actually happening. The cameras are rolling, the cast is assembled, and the world of Harry Potter is about to be reborn. Even if you thought you'd had enough after the original films, trust me, the energy around this new series is impossible to ignore. Warner Brothers just announced that filming is underway at Leavesden Studios, the legendary spot where the classic movies were shot. That alone is enough to send a chill down any fan's spine. But what really got everyone talking was a leaked photo of the new Harry on set, complete with the clapperboard. Has the casting won you over yet? Don't worry, I'm about to fill you in on everything that's been confirmed so far, and you might just find yourself getting excited, even if you swore you were done with reboots. So, let's get personal for a second. How obsessed are you with Harry Potter? Rate your passion for this universe from 0 to 10 in the comments and smash that like button if you're even a little bit enchanted by Hogwarts. I'll be keeping an eye on your replies, and who knows, you might inspire the next deep dive video. Now, for anyone feeling skeptical, let's lay out the big picture. The new Harry Potter series isn't just a short-term experiment. It's designed as a decade-long project, with 7 seasons, each adapting one book in the saga. This isn't just another rushed adaptation. The creators are investing in a long game, giving themselves space to dive into every subplot, every spell, and every magical detail the movies didn't have time for. Think about it. Instead of cramming an entire book into just 2 hours, each season could be 8 or even 10 hours of screen time, showing us more of Hogwarts, more magic lessons, more of the Dursleys' miserable home life, and plenty of scenes, characters, and locations that never made it into the films. For fans of the books, this is a dream come true. Finally, a chance to see everything that got left out. One of the boldest promises from the new production is that this will be a faithful adaptation of J.K. Rowling's original novels. Even if you loved the movies, there's something exciting about seeing the books brought to life in a whole new way. J.K. Rowling herself has praised the scripts for the first season, and she's working closely with the writers as an executive producer, determined to make sure the series keeps the spirit of her world alive. Whatever you might think of her as a person, it's clear that Rowling's involvement signals a real commitment to honoring the source material. What about the cast? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The original actors are too old to play these roles. Harry, Ron, and Hermione have to start out as 11-year-olds. There's no way around it. And while we don't know if any cameos or secret appearances by the classic cast will happen, if they do, the producers are definitely keeping it under wraps to surprise us later. So, who are the new stars of Hogwarts? You might not recognize many of the names just yet, but you will soon. Dumbledore is being played by John Lithgow, a Hollywood heavyweight with an incredible track record. He's done everything from intense villains to heartfelt mentors, so he's a safe bet for the role of the wise headmaster. Snape is a controversial choice, cast against type, which makes it even more intriguing for die-hard fans of Alan Rickman's unforgettable performance. Professor McGonagall is now Janet McTeer. She's won a Tony Award, a Golden Globe, and been nominated for 2 Academy Awards, so you know the acting chops are there. Nick Frost steps in as Hagrid, promising to bring warmth and humor to the beloved gamekeeper. Paul Whitehouse will play Filch, and here's a fun fact. He was actually in the original Harry Potter movies, playing Sir Cadogan, one of the talking portraits. Luke Treadaway is now Professor Quirrell, while Draco Malfoy and Lucius Malfoy are played by Lockhart Spradley and Johnny Flynn. Get ready to hate them all over again. Mrs. Weasley is Catherine Parkinson, while Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon are Belle Powley and Daniel Rigby, and Dudley is Amos Kidston, Let's see what makeup and costumes can do for these new faces. Neville Longbottom is confirmed, played by the sweet-faced Rye Williams. Madam Hooch, the flight instructor, is Louise Brayley. If you watch the Sherlock TV series, you'll definitely recognize her. Ron Weasley will be brought to life by Alastair Stenton, whose first major job is this, just like many of the original child actors. Hermione Granger is Arabella Stenton, a veteran of musicals, and yes, she played Matilda in the beloved stage adaptation. The new Harry Potter, Dominic McLean, and honestly, just looking at him, he already feels right for the part. More than 32,000 kids auditioned for the 3 leads. 32,000. Imagine the sea of hopefuls. That number alone shows just how monumental this production really is. Behind the scenes, the creative team is just as impressive. The showrunner is the same talent who ran Succession, one of the sharpest, most critically acclaimed series of recent years. That alone sets expectations sky high. Director Mark Millard, also from Succession, will direct episodes and produce, bringing serious experience to the table. And here's a bonus. The director of photography is Adriano Goldman, the 2-time Emmy winner for The Crown. Plus, he's Brazilian, which just adds another cool layer of global talent to the mix. One of the most exciting promises from Warner Brothers is that the series will explore every detail from the books, places, side characters, magical subplots that the movies had to skip. That means more hidden corners of Hogwarts, deeper looks at the wizarding world, and possibly some of your favorite book moments finally brought to life. So, when can we expect to see the new series? There's no exact premiere date yet, but they're aiming for sometime between late 2026 and early 2027. Until then, you can count on teasers, behind-the-scenes looks, and tons of updates as production moves forward. Filming began on July 14th, so we're officially on the road to a new magical era. Are you excited for this reimagining of the Harry Potter universe? Or do you wish they just left the story as it was? Let me know in the comments. Your take matters more than ever. And don't forget, if you love staying up to date with everything happening in the nerd multiverse, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a single spell, theory, or hot take as this next chapter unfolds. Thanks for joining me in this magical journey. See you next time.